Hi, friends. Welcome back to your favorite art show and mine, D&E Doodles.
Howdy, y'all. It is... it is another render.
You're darn tootin', y'all.
Yeah, this was, we've done this before, where we take one of the doodles we made on the show, and we make a whole render out of it, because, you know, that's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, we picked some fun characters from the past that we got to doodle, and we're like, what if we did a full drawing of them? Sorry to say that vampyeehaw, everyone's favorite, is not featured again.
D did not redraw his redraw of vampyeehaw. But, yeah, with all that out of the way, I think I'm up first. Yep, nice. So there's mine. I did actually have a screen cap in the video, just not in the,
yeah, nice.
Everything else. So,
the iconic Frank the Bunny. Yeah,
this was Grimby Darko, as I called him. I don't know why. I honestly don't really know why I chose this one, but I sure did. So this was from our drawing a character based off a description that we did.
Yes.
And yeah, you had who was it?
Yeah, Frank the Rabbit from Donnie Darko.
Yeah. I don't have the... Yeah, this was him. This is exactly what he looks like. I honestly am just drawing fan art at this point.
Yeah, I mean, all the Donnie Darko fans are gonna just spam to our page in the comments.
Yeah. But, yeah, there was a lot of descriptions. It gave me skull teeth, disheveled ears, dark gestures. What is that even? It was, like, vague in a way, so we weren't gonna... Not that I've watched this movie anyways, but to try to prevent it from being obvious. And that's what I came up with.
Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting choice. It's pretty fun design, though.
Yeah. I liked it. It was like... It became something, for sure.
The scythe coming in.
Yeah. Here's me figuring out how I want him to hold the scythe.
True.
It was a weird, unnatural way. So I changed it up. I gave up on that. So he's just kind of holding it now.
You didn't want to hit it with the undergrip on that.
Mm-mm. I was trying to
like he's holding it like a suit, like his little suitcase or something. So going to work again. Got to get these stupid souls.
Got to get this bread.
Yeah, gotta chase that paper.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, I guess I'm already ready to start coloring, so here we go, colored lines. Here's me doing something. Oh, there we go.
There's a nice colored line, baby.
I'm trying to remember, because I don't remember why I gave him a hat. I don't think you described Frankie as having a hat. Yeah,
if you know why we gave him a hat, comment down below. Go watch this original, then come back and watch this and comment.
Yeah, but he sure has a hat now.
I think it was just a joke we made, and then you gave him a hat.
That's probably it, honestly. Here's me being distracted again. For how long?
Take
it's
breaks?
The question. Yeah, this was me taking a pee. Haha.
I think you're actually just doing fine pixel tuning.
That's true. Like there was like 3 pixels off. I had to go in, get my paintbrush out.
Get your pixel art brush.
I drew 2 lines, so that means it's time for another break.
Don't overwork yourself now.
I think I was just kind of figuring out what I wanted to listen to. I do that a lot.
Yeah, maybe you're looking up some nice reference for another line.
That's true. There was. I wasn't quite the right reference. I had to find it.
There you go. That's the right.
And yeah, so there's sharpened edges of it. Since I don't use pressure, I kind of just have to erase lines if I want to make something like that.
Yeah, I find that interesting that you don't use any pressure in your drawing.
I tried for a bit, but it just bugs me, honestly.
It doesn't do the lines the way you want them.
No, because, like, the issue is, even if I want a consistent line all the way through, it still will start slightly unpressed. So like
yes.
it will move up to what I am consistently putting down, and I'm just inconsistent. I won't sugarcoat it. I can't keep my consistency.
If I go back and like thicken up parts, if that happens, I usually have to like. But that did happen a lot when I started doing it, and I had to like make sure I start my lines like pressed hard.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of a thing, but you know.
And there's
you have
this
that
site.
chonk. You got that nice chonk style, so it makes sense. You can just do your erasing and you need the thinner. Nice. Hat, scythe, everything you want in a Grim Reaper.
I erased 2 lines, which means it's time for a break.
Is he giving me a pound? Is he like dapping me up before?
No, he's like holding his hand out for you to follow him.
Oh, he's one of those like, you can either do this the easy way or the hard way.
Yeah, he's like, it's your time, so let me know.
You're just gonna leave a white void. That's what I want.
Mm-hmm.
White void in the face.
Oh yeah, here. So I messaged you when I was doing this. I was trying to pixel brush.
Oh yeah.
So you could do a 2x2, but Krita changed their pixel brush since I used it originally, which was like Krita 4 point something.
Yeah.
And I was looking online, and no one like talked about this, and I'm not sure why.
Maybe there's not a lot of pixel artists that use Krita, I guess. I don't know.
No, there is. And again, like, if you really are doing pixel art, you're shrinking down to what you want, and then up-resing it later if you need it to be. Here was, like, me really trying to, like, figure out a good way to do this. And, like,
Pixels.
I kept, like, thinking I was making it big, and the screen, then I would, like, zoom out, and it was absolutely minuscule. Like, look at that.
It's like some dots. What were we trying to do with these?
Well, you'll see.
Oh, okay. Oh, the Cartoon Network logo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Nice. This is art, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Okay.
Here's me checking all my layers.
It's like, isn't there like a frog or something, an enemy that looks like that in an old game?
Maybe?
Or like a car? Maybe a car.
Sure.
Like an Atari.
Probably. I mean, everything looks the same on Atari.
Yeah.
So,
It's
probably.
all this.
So, I did all that. Alright, it's gone.
That's art, baby.
Yeah. It was gonna be an eye.
Oh.
I decided against it.
Guess I gotta do realize, circleize. Ooh,
I mean, like,
eye?
Yeah, I thought it would be fun.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna, like, make his head a TV screen, kind of, but I was like, I don't really feel like that fits.
Oh. Yeah. Lose this Grim Reaperness.
Yeah. So, something you might notice, you described him having skeleton teeth.
Oh, yeah.
So, I interpreted that as he has skulls as his teeth.
You know, as a Reaper, that can make sense. He's
Yeah.
like giant, and those are just other souls.
That's true, maybe. It's just funny to me, because it's very, like, Invader Zim looking.
Yeah, the style of the teeth. It looks like he has braces.
Kinda, yeah. So there's that. And then I made his hat more train conductory.
Yeah, you know, maybe he rides a train with the souls. That could be it.
Oh! I realized I was copying the entire layer and not just the little stripes.
You're doing some great examples of what art is right here. This is digital art, baby.
My favorite is the, like, 20 minutes I spent trying to make a pixel eye and then just immediately deleting it.
We all love to see it.
Yeah. And then
There you
just shading, yeah, pretty simple. Simple sis, or whatever they say. Whatever children say.
Simple cis.
That's
Is that like a hating thing?
No.
You're a simple sis.
Maybe. I don't
Sis
know.
boy.
I'm not not that kind of sis, as in like
Oh, okay.
a sister. And then just staring intently at my art, realizing what I forgot to shade in. And then here comes the background. Yeah, I mean, that's just kind of what happens to me.
Yeah, that's your style.
I had fun with this background because, like, I don't mess with opacity a whole lot, but it was fun here. Anyways, here's a gravestone.
Yeah. Ooh, we're getting a real background here. Oh, they're Japanese.
It's just gibberish. Don't worry. I just
what does
drew
that say
lines.
in Japanese?
Everyone who speaks Japanese, what does that say? Let us know in the comments.
Here lies
It says like no.
Grimby Darko, baby.
Grimby Dorko. There he is. All right,
Nice.
you're
That's
up
fun.
then.
Not a fun guy.
As soon as this is done, there you are. I see you.
here's a
You
mushroom.
forgot. You forgot
But
again.
this time I only forgot a little bit. So I did not do a skull character. I just started with the background, but I did I think it was a magical episode or something.
It was like
magic
creative
users.
magic, yeah.
I made a cool punk elf character.
Or was
so
it
I
like
did
D?
that.
I think it was like D&D, basically.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, so I did an elf, magical elf kind of character, and thought she was cool, so I wanted to flesh that out. Give her a cool pose, some reference here. She's kind of doing that, like, a little lean on the whatever she's sitting on.
She's leaning with it, walking with it.
Having trouble with this hand, because it's a hand. And hands are just
Just
hands.
art
They're
things.
art. Yeah. Found some nice boobies. And then the other arm. She's could be summoning right now, but till the knee comes in.
Really, she's just like, put it over there, I guess. I don't know.
I just put it next to the big skull. I like to imagine she's like, this is like a fallen giant or something that she's stumbled upon, or slayed herself. Who knows? Maybe a skeleton monster. Just in a wasteland, I guess, is what.
That was what I was like. Is that like her skull in particular, or did she just kind of see it and like wanted a cool pose?
Yeah, she wanted to pick for the gram. I think she's just resting. Yeah, I don't know. Could be something she slayed herself, or just what she stumbled upon in her adventures. I'm just drawing her out, doing the figure, the posing. As I just do the shapes mostly first, and I do another layer and draw the clothes after. So a lot of the times, all the hard work I put into these anatomy parts end up getting covered, but that's art. At least you know where things are, you know?
Yep.
Gave her iconic cape. Nice little flow. Gave her a bikini. I was like, what would she wear under this cape? Do I want to draw a shirt? Nah, she wears a bikini.
It's battle armor.
Yeah, she's like a punk, so she got to be still a little cool, stylish. I gave her a different haircut as well. She doesn't just have like spike mohawk. Gave her like the shaved side punk thing with the flow. Gave her some sick boots. Some straps, you know.
As
So punk
boots
of her.
have.
Yeah.
Heel boots as well.
Yep. Heel boots. Real punk. Gave her an earring. It's funny because a lot of this is like, I don't even zoom in to do it.
I know, that's always
Sketch.
funny to watch you versus me. Even during the Doodles, you basically just look at it and just draw.
Yeah. I zoom in when I do line art more, but when I sketch, I'm just like, whatever. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then they end up like, I could probably use this as line art if I wanted to, but gotta give her her staff and her sword. We know she has both. Don't ask me how they stay on her back. She's magic.
They like stab
straps.
through the sword.
Yeah. I
Or
didn't
through
want
the
straps
through the
going
cape,
through
I mean.
her cool clothes. That's her third dagger, just so you know. I was like, I gotta put her third one. So she just stabbed it into this dead giant skull. And that's the sketch, I believe.
Nice.
Probably taking a break.
Remember to stretch your legs.
I was just looking at this, like, a lot of the times when I do a sketch and I like it, and then I have to do the line art, I get kind of sad. But here it is. Here comes the lines. I did make a custom brush for my line art with certain settings because I found out that was the best way because I didn't really love any of the brushes I used to use. So I just made my own.
I mean, that's what you can do to make a better pixel brush if you want.
Yeah. Her nice little capey. It's kind of funny because, again, on this, we'll see later when I do background work, but we kind of have the same mood in our backgrounds.
Yeah.
Gloomy day. And some nice lines here. I think I changed this hand quite a bit because it looked weird. It's like you wouldn't really see all of her fingers in that pose.
Maybe, maybe not. Who knows?
This hand was
maybe
really...
she lost fingers.
This hand gave me trouble in the sketch and the line. And I finally was like, alright, okay. It's funny to watch these in like hyperspeed because when I think about like certain parts, I'm like, dang, that's gonna be a long part, and it's like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
That I worked on it for like 20 minutes. Giving her the old
razzle dazzle.
The old razzler. I don't know what I put on her teeth or something on her boots. I don't know. Something cool.
He gave her Hinata's boots. Hinata's
I
boots.
did, yeah. I already knew. I themed with the week. And now, yeah, there she is sitting. Got to do her staff. I've just been working more on posing with my characters, and it's been really fun. Actually, it makes my art a lot more like lively and moody.
Right.
Gives it expression, and doing a lot more background work. I've been enjoying. I've wanted always to do like big pieces like this where the character's in it, but it's not like mainly the character, you know, like the character's kind of small.
Yeah.
So I've finally been tuning into that, and I actually really like it. So this show is making my art better. Look at that.
Whoa.
Doing art all the time makes you better. Who would have thought?
Who would have thunk it?
Try new things. Get out of your comfort zone, and you might find out that you like it. Like I was with backgrounds for the longest time.
I still hate them, but I'll do them.
I like them now, actually, because I figured out it's just shapes. If you can just block in shapes, they don't have to be defined. And it gives the point across, you know?
Yeah. I don't even like bother with a line for a background usually.
Yeah, I just kind of give it what I want, and then just kind of shape it in after. Doing some flats, a little filling here.
I see you keep re-hitting at something.
Yep. Keep
hitting lines.
Filling the whole thing, yeah. As you do. But yeah, it's pretty fun. I got a cool new style of like rendering that I like now. Is I have been airbrushing my renders now, on top of my flats, and I actually think it's a cool like mixture of almost like a painterly, like a loose shading, and I have like the lines and everything still that are very defined, so it ends up looking kind of cool to me. So I've been really digging that style, and I think I'm gonna keep rendering that way because I find it easier actually, and because I don't have to be as like, you know, exact when I'm doing like flat color, like actual colors on top.
Right.
I just kind of took the airbrush tool and gave her a little shading. Had to fill some parts that wouldn't grab in the lasso by hand.
Nice, nice.
Using ease, you can grab multiple things again.
It's really useful.
The best art tip he ever gave me that most people probably know. He's like, wait, why do you keep filling everything one?
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing that for?
Like, what? What do you mean? There's another way? I'm just doing some airbrushy on the skull, giving her a little texture. Here's some grass.
She's in a wheat field.
Yeah, I was like, oh, maybe it's like tall grass or something. So, and then I was like, well, it has to go over the line.
Yeah,
so
like
so I did that.
That'd be really funny if you just didn't and it just stops at the line.
Yeah, I noticed immediately how weird that looked. So I was like, oh no, it has to go. I was like, wow, this is turning out cool. I had to figure out which brush I want for rock.
Ooh.
Went with that thick chonk boy.
Oh, nice.
Got some fun. I liked how the mountains turned out a lot, actually. A lot of texture. This
Yeah, for sure.
too much texture here. I was like, no.
No.
Some gloomy clouds coming in.
Some nice pink clouds.
Yeah, the whole thing was like a reddish, the background kind of.
Yeah.
I gave it like a red-gray tone to it. And I came in and blended some of the just rougher shading to make it nicer. And ended up actually really liking this one. I feel like every time I do this, it's like one of my new favorite pieces on these
That's
shows,
funny, because like a lot of these ones, I'm like, it was like a neat idea I had, but then I just didn't like the execution. And you're like, this is my best work I've ever had.
Yeah, I don't know. So that's how it came out. I thought it was really cool, actually. A fun movie.
Honestly, that is pretty great overall, I would say.
So yeah, these are fun. Maybe one time have you even had one that you really liked yet?
For like the renders?
For these, yeah. Oh, maybe like some of our
the first one.
Stuff. Yeah,
the one I did the sprites.
Oh yeah, those are cool.
Yeah,
it is
that was
hard
probably my
you draw,
favorite.
like, your characters are like simple anyway, so you don't want to like add all kinds of crazy.
Yeah,
I'm not a background guy, so that's
so like I don't. It's really the thing is, do I have a solid like idea of what the poses are gonna be? Is really why a lot of these I feel like end up flat. Like ultimately, like with the Grimby Darko over there, he's just not a very strong pose. And like I could have.
It's kind of hard to even put him in any pose because he just has like 2 arms, you know.
But at the same time, like that's kind of my fault, and though I chose that as my, I didn't have to do Grimby Darko.
But you know, stay tuned because he's gonna just love one of these. I
like my first one, yeah,
and I'm gonna hate mine.
A lot of like, I mean, we said it before. Hate your art, but do it anyways. Like,
yeah,
even if they're not my favorite pieces, like other people might like them. So that's why you gotta kind of do it.
That happens to me a lot, where it's like a random thing. I'm like, oh, this is okay, I guess, and I post it, and it gets like a ton of likes, and then I'll post one I love, and it gets like 3.
Yeah.
Like, okay, well. But this is
just how it
really
is.
Fun.
Yeah,
fun challenge. We'll bring these back every once in a while, just renders in general. But
yeah, we did two in a row weekly, so we'll see if next week has one or not.
Probably.
Yeah.
Or will we? You'll have to stay around and find out. But this was fun. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave us a comment.
Leave us a like. Leave us a sandwich. I'm hungry.
Yeah. Leave us a sandwich. Hit that bell. We
share my hiccups.
Yeah. We drop every Tuesday and Thursday. Yeah. The only way to cure E's hiccups is if you subscribe.
Subscribe and watch our videos.
Yeah, let us know what you want to see. If you have like a render, some type of cool render idea or something you want to see us draw, or just any doodle, you know?
Yeah.
Leave that in the comments.
But thank you all for watching, and we will catch you next time.